Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, it's another Wednesday, and what a Wednesday it is, huh? What a great day. Not a cloud in the sky. Today's subject of discussion will be Goddess and how she serves humanity. Now, this started with a discussion I was having with my friend Judy, and we were discussing whether or not Goddess serves humanity or does humanity serve Goddess. Well, we were discussing it, and she says that the Creator is served by humanity and isn't serving humanity, that the Creator is served by humanity, and that's the way it should be, that the Creator should be served by humanity, and as opposed to the Creator being intended to serve humanity. And so the question is, does Goddess serve humanity or does humanity serve the Goddess? Well, the answer is both. Both. The Goddess serves humanity and Goddess is served by humanity. Now, since most of her children have forgotten her completely, Goddess is not being served by humanity in the way that she should be. However, humanity serves Goddess in other ways by doing good deeds and living good lives. So technically, we could make an argument that humanity is serving the Goddess, even though they have forgotten her name and don't know about her specifically. So Goddess is served by humanity, but how does Goddess serve humanity? And this is a tricky topic because it's hard to know the ways in which Goddess works. She is beyond our knowing, beyond our ability to comprehend how in the world does she serve humanity and how does she do it every day. Well, I'll attempt to answer that in this video. First of all, Goddess serves humanity by making us better people. And that is, of course, our purpose on Earth. Our Earth is a testing ground. It's a way station, a place of learning to be better people and improving ourselves and our lives. And so we're trying to become better people, and Goddess is there every step of the way to help make us better people. And that's one of her tasks that she set for herself for humanity, is making humanity better, improving us as people, and improving our actions and our thoughts, and making us better. And she does this every day without question. Every day she does this. Now that raises another question. The question is, if Goddess serves humanity, then if you pray to Goddess, does Goddess answer your prayers? And this is a tricky question because Goddess does not always answer our prayers with a yes. Sometimes she answers our prayers with a no. Sometimes she doesn't seem to answer our prayers, but she answers with a no because it's in the negative. She doesn't give us what we want. So we can ask. We can always certainly ask Goddess for just about anything because we have total freedom. We can ask her for just about anything, but she's free to say no to any of our requests. And here I am today to explain to you how Goddess answers prayers and what requests she pays attention to and what she doesn't. So first of all, the Goddess loves us very much, and she always wants the best for us, so we should never think ill of her. But rule number one, she will not answer any prayer that interferes with the free will of any human being. And this is a very important point to make. She won't interfere with free will. She will not. She is opposed to interfering with free will, and we as human beings have to accept that. That's her gift to us, that she won't interfere with our actions. She won't try to stop us from doing what we want to do. And that means we can do good things and bad things, and all of humanity has to live together. We all have to live with each other down here, and there's a balance. Now, Goddess will use other people to try to improve us. So, by using other people, by motivating them to speak and to act around us, she can improve us as human beings. So other people are very important, but she won't ever tell us what to do. She will never take away that free will choice. We always have a choice. So when you pray, ask yourself, does this prayer in any way, in fulfillment, interfere with the free will of any other human being? And if the answer is yes, then it's not going to be answered. I'm sorry, you can pray, you can ask, you're always free to ask, but the answer is probably going to be no if it interferes with the free will of another human being. Now, Goddess does answer prayers. In fact, some of my prayers have been answered. Personally, I've had some of my prayers answered in the affirmative too. So, but she will only answer prayers when you are at your greatest necessity. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by greatest necessity? I mean having a new car is not considered the greatest necessity. So if you pray for a new car, she's not going to answer a prayer like that because that's not your greatest necessity. In fact, we're expected to work for whatever we get. Whatever we get, we have to work for it. So she's not going to answer prayers for money or for free things or for cars or material things. She's not going to answer prayers like that. But if we are at our greatest necessity, in other words, it's too extreme to even speak of, and we're just on the very edge and have to have an answer quickly, then she will answer our prayers. But only if she chooses it for the greater good. So she might not answer our prayers when we're in our greatest necessity because she won't interfere with the free will of another person. And if it interferes with free will, she probably is not going to answer it. So she might not answer in your greatest necessity if it interferes with free will. But she will answer, and it's always worth trying. It's always worth trying to pray to her, to ask her if she'll fulfill your needs. And if you can't get your needs met, then you're just going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to buckle down and find a way to get your needs met and try to do for yourself for a change instead of asking Goddess for your needs and wants, because you can do it. You can do it. You can answer your own prayers. Now, here's another question. Does Goddess answer prayers for good health? If you pray for a sick loved one or a sick person, does she answer prayers for good health? Now, this is a topic for debate, but I personally believe that you're better off going to a doctor. If somebody is sick, you're better off going to a doctor than praying. Why? Because doctors can cure and are empowered to cure sick people, Whereas Goddess may not choose to cure a sick person if you just pray and don't do anything, if you don't take any action. Now, if you're taking the most action possible and you're doing everything in your power for a person and praying for them and doing everything, taking them to the doctor, taking them to the hospital, getting the best treatment possible. If you're doing everything in your power, will Goddess answer your prayer in the affirmative? Will she cure a sick person? Maybe yes, maybe no. So the sick person can still get sick, and they can even die, and you could have prayed for it, and it made no difference. So the answer probably is no. She isn't going to answer prayers regarding the sick in the affirmative. You can try. You can certainly try, and you can try to make that person feel better and pray for them and do all in your power to take them to the medical route and to get them help from a doctor and help at a hospital, but she may not answer your prayer in the affirmative. It may be that it's that person's time to get ill or their time to die, and there's nothing you can do to change that. So you just have to accept that. So there's a lot of things that are not personal and not because of anything bad we did. Okay, don't think that way. Don't think that was something bad you did, that the Goddess is not answering your prayer because of something bad you did. People thought that way for thousands of years. They believed in a God that would dictate to them and turn his face away from them and do all of these things and be judgmental in the extreme, and they must have done something wrong to anger this mighty God. That is false. Don't think that way. Think this way. The Goddess will answer your prayers if she can, and if she can't, it's not your fault. It's nothing you did wrong to make her not answer the prayer, okay? She does her best for humanity every day, and she serves humanity in a variety of ways that we don't even begin to comprehend or imagine how she serves us and improves our lives and makes us better people. She does do these things for you. She will do these things for you, and you can pray for them, but you have to remember that not all of those prayers are going to be answered. She will answer no to a prayer, and there's certain prayers that she will not answer, like prayers that go against free will. She will not answer a prayer like that. So there's prayer requests, and there's thoughts and feelings, and people just have to bear in mind the laws of the universe apply, because I've had my prayers answered. So I can't deny that I've had my prayers answered. I can't deny that prayers are answered, but they may not be answered the way you expect, and they certainly won't be answered to prove that there's a Goddess out there, like a test of a deity to test who's the real deity and who's the false deity. There's no prayers up to that effect are going to be answered, okay? You're not going to ever get a definitive answer from the universe as to who is supreme. That's not going to happen. So remember this about the Goddess. She serves humanity, and humanity serves her. Humanity serves her by living good lives, by doing good deeds, and becoming better people, and thinking good thoughts. Those are ways that humanity serves Goddess. I'm Sarah Jane Alpha Wolf, and until next time, until we meet again, have a great day.